Experience a gripping retelling of WrestleMania's greatest moments in 2K Showcase of the Immortals in WUE 224, where you can relive a collection of some of the most unforgettable career-defining matches. A squad-based tactical RPG with fluid turn-based combat outpost and followers management set in the expansive fantasy world of Zoria. Boy. Lead a team of 4 heroes with their unique skills and perks. Unleash the hounds from hell and fight your way free of this otherworldly prison in a roguelike adventure that explores the world of Pennyblood's darker side. Can you find the distinction between good and evil? In Manic Mechanics, up to 4 players pull on their overalls and head to the auto-obsessed Octane Isle, looking to make a name for themselves as traveling mechanics. Whether played solo or with friends, Coop or versus Manic Mechanics has plenty of comedic chaos to go around. After tens of thousands of years, the ancient weapon Holly awakens, starting her revenge against humanity. Experience the strategy of creating pitfalls to trap enemies, and the exhilaration of burying them alive. Dive into intense combat. Astro Duel 2 is a sci-fi combat game combining top-down space dogfights with up-close platforming action. Whether versus or Coop battle through space and on foot at the same time, strike within the fully destructible arenas, or just nuke. Climb colossal creatures, explore otherworldly landscapes, and find what you have been seeking. A blend of real-time strategy, auto-battler, and roguelike deck building, where you play as the Dark Lord who has lost his memory, but retains his purpose to destroy his enemies. Unleash the dark memory. Across the endless desert, and atop an alpine expanse, 2 journeys full of wonder await. Choose your path and set off on a thrilling snowboarding or sandboarding adventure with Alto and friends in both critically acclaimed titles, Alto's Adventure and Alto's Odyssey. Join the Ultimate Sports League on hoverboard in this fast-paced, action-packed sports game. Do impressive tricks and goals as you compete in thrilling PvP matches. Collect different currencies and rank points to unlock equipment and items. Grab your hoverboard and dominate the court. Time to Morp is a colony sim game in which you take care of playful creatures, Morps. Use their help to gather resources, build and decorate a base, set up pipe networks, automate everything, and explore the world to find new species and dominate space multiplayer battles and rewards. Download free now and only.
Surrender or die.
Become the captain of an interstellar cruiser and cross the galaxy to save the Republic. During your journey, you will have to make important decisions, improve the weaponry of your ship, and fight against numerous enemies. Blade Prince Academy is a new take on tactical RPGs, where you lead your squad of Blade Princes to defend the city of Abjectalia in real time with pause combat. Build a deck and battle online in real-time action with rollback netcode. New Star GP is a fast and exciting arcade motorsport game with crisp retro visuals. Play career mode and work your way through decades of racing while upgrading your car and your support team. Cerebral Clash is a multiplayer arcade shooter where you take control of a tank powered by an enigmatic sentient brain. Play solo in an intriguing campaign or battle online with friends and foes in thrilling warfare matches. Quiet on-set action amidst a grand mansion and elite movie production turns sinister with a sudden murder. Investigate, interview suspects, gather clues, and solve the murder. But beware, push too hard and you could be the next victim. Rivals Dual Card Battler is an enthralling card game set in the world of military strategy and combat. Step into the boots of a commander and lead your forces to victory in this engaging card battling experience. Join Snufkin in this musical adventure about restoring harmony and balance to Moominvalley, protecting it from the industrious park keeper. Live a grand adventure as an agent of Eldgear to seal the ancient ruins. The Pirate Queen is a multi-award-winning narrative adventure starring Lucy Liu Do. Climb aboard a 19th-century Chinese pirate ship, explore moonlit cabins, unearth treasure, and embark on a journey to become the most powerful pirate of all time. Climb into the driver's seat of your car, and your business transport passengers across Barcelona. And grow your company. Can you help relieve the transportation challenges of a city that never sleeps? Try to survive by destroying enemies before time runs out. Strengthen your inventory by collecting loot. Combine similar weapons to make them more powerful or upgrade the weapon of your choice. Touhou Empress Devil is a bullet hell shooting roguelike action game. Set in the Scarlet Devil Mansion, the inhabitants of Gensokyo go on a rampage. Welcome to Farmer Survivors, where you'll embark on an epic rural adventure defending your farm against hordes of hungry insects in this action-packed arcade survivor game. Potions: A Curious Tale is an adventure and crafting game where wit is your greatest weapon and combat is not always the answer. Play as Luna, a young witch who overcomes obstacles with the potions she brews. In the enchanted world of the Middle Ages, it's a king's struggle for survival. Equipped with top-down shooter mechanics and roguelite elements, you must battle against increasingly challenging waves of enemy swarms. Master the unique shape of your player and outmaneuver your opponents in this high-speed local multiplayer sports game. Play 1v1 or 2v2 versus matches, or race against the clock solo in Target Smash. Acid Planet is a strategic wave survival auto-shooter. Build your base, command your drones, and battle to survive against hordes of monsters and gigantic kaiju. Build the most successful cinema business in the world. Aliens have taken over humanity and now have the goal to destroy Lexi Lane, the last hope of human resistance. Step into Lexi's pedal to the metal shoes. Help the last heroine drive drift and blast her way through the alien onslaught. Discover a humoristic point-and-click adventure inspired by all the masterpieces which made us stick to our computers back in the day, and therefore we played Outside Way 2 infrequently. A disc golf simulation by the disc golfer for the disc golfer, inspired by classic golfing games updated for our favorite sport. Collect real discs, upgrade skills, and keep hunting the perfect round. Rental is a short and spooky adventure game about the dangers of renting a house in an unknown place. Gas Rocket is an action-packed game that puts you in control of a rocket hurtling through space on an unusual and dangerous route. A new Cursed House game. A new set of tricky levels. A new town to unspell. Play it, relax, timey moves, limited modes, and replay your favorite levels. Candles is a top-down atmospheric horror game where you collect candles scattered throughout a house to perform a sealing ritual on a demon before it gets to you first. Explode a house, find the candles, solve puzzles, and outmaneuver the demon to escape. Broken World is an exciting post-apocalyptic low-poly game where players have to survive in a world overrun by zombies and chaos. Build and strengthen your shelters, fight various threats, and this is a fictional story in which you play as a KunKun enthusiast named Sushan who sneaks into the suspected KunKun residence to explore. All content in the game is unrelated to reality. An RPG where your character is constantly grinding even when you're offline. Discover the truth about Winterfield, the ghost town, and solve the mysteries. A first-person shooter controlled entirely with the mouse, with a focus on the granularity and minutiae of interaction.
Has to be done with just the one hand. I've put a lot of effort.
Survive an intense 5-minute challenge in Aspera. Test a nostalgic horror game reminiscent of the PlayStation 1 era. Run, decide, and confront stressful challenges. Fight Till the End is an action-packed game that puts you in the shoes of a courageous character who finds themselves trapped in a deadly game of life and death. Valley of Shadows is a short psychological horror set in an ordinary American suburb. Players navigate as James, a family man seeking answers about his missing family while grappling with paranoia and supernatural forces. This is a short game about a gallery with plants. In order to complete the game, you will need to find keys, open chests, and connect the right name tags to the right paintings. Duration of the game is approximately 15-30 minutes. Embark on an epic journey as a knight in a fantasy war. Experience tower defense, side-scroller, and casual puzzle modes all in one thrilling adventure. Defend the kingdom from the monster invasion, push back the threat. This is a modern twist on arcade-style Pachinko. This is the perfect AFK game for when you would rather watch or put minimal effort and still win. Create shockwaves and gravity wells to manipulate falling objects into target cups. Set in the fictional city Rapid Lakes, Michigan, you play as David Skymansky, a Creature Zone Department of Science officer. When you start to realize how damaging the Creature Zone is, you and an old modern school FPS where you can play tactically or engage in crazy fast-paced combat. Host your own rooms easily and enjoy a fair game where victory is determined by your skill. Growtopia is a 2D sandbox game that brings together millions of players in an expansive pixel world. Collaborate in building anything you can imagine, become anyone you want to be, and delve into numerous minigames. There's No Easter Eggs is a casual hidden object game with over 500 Easter eggs to find. Pixel Defender is a 2D tower defense game with retro pixel aesthetics and direct character control. Unravel a cold case after an old laptop containing the photos of a long unidentified victim and a strange app called The Door is found in an abandoned house. The police. Czar is Dead is a visual novel in the setting of the Russian Empire. Help the last Russian emperor save his soul, life, and country. Fight endless waves of enemies for high score in this platforming survival arena. You collect points and survive long as you can. Play as a cute Mushy who adventures nearby forest and fights for their life. You are subordinate to the deranged dictator and must plan his doomed invasion in this text-based RPG visual novel. Navigate the shark-filled waters of the great leader's presidential cabinet